Hello, my fellow acupuncturists in Australia. This is Pam Jacobson with the Healing Sanctuary coming to you stateside from sunny and warm Southern California. I've been working with Health Leaders Academy for the last couple of months and was speaking with Adam today, and he had asked that perhaps I would share my story, that he was going to be meeting with you folks over the weekend, and that you might be interested in hearing the experience that I've had thus far. So I'll start with kind of where I came from. I've been in practice as an acupuncturist for the last 10 years. Prior to that, my background was Western medicine. I started out as a sole proprietor in my acupuncture practice. It was just me 10 years ago, and I slowly grew my business into a more of an integrative healthcare company with multiple independent contractors and employees. However, I had become increasingly frustrated over especially the last 5 years with a lack of putting in more and more time and having less and less fun and freedom because the business really became about me. I had to deliver all the service, I had to take care of all the administration, and I just wasn't even taking home a paycheck. So after 10 years, everybody working in my business was making money except for me, and I was the one really having to do the majority of the work to keep the overhead for the company afloat. I became pretty fed up and disillusioned and was thinking about maybe leaving my practice, and someone had referred me to Adam, and I thought, well, let me give it a whirl. Was a little bit concerned about the fact that I'm in the US and he's in Australia, but thank goodness for technology and Skype. We have been able to create a great relationship using that, and you probably see him in a suit and tie today, but I get to see him in his bunny slippers. Anyway, so I haven't been working with Health Leaders Academy for very long, and I, being stateside, don't have the benefit of being in groups like you do with your fellow mates there and talking with each other about how you are going to set your businesses up. I've been working pretty much one-on-one. But I have been using the materials that I was provided and having my consultations with Adam. And we got to a place pretty quickly where I was able to put together a care plan and start offering that to my new patients. And essentially about, I'd say 3.5, 4 weeks ago now, I made a commitment to Adam that all new patients coming into my practice would now be committing to a care plan of various services rather than just one-off acupuncture treatments or coming in here and there for a massage. And I'm happy to report that it's been 100% successful. I've had somewhere between 8 and 10 new patients in the last few weeks, and 100% of them have enrolled in a care plan. The least expensive care plan has been I think $1,950, and the majority of them around $2,500, between $2,500 and $2,800. I think we have one just lately that was closer to $3,000. And what that's meant in revenue for my company in a very short period of time, after going for 10 years, hoping that I had enough money, to get my rent paid each month, to see a bank balance every day now that has freed me up to be able to work more on my business, and having to be so panicky about working in my business all the time has been, I'm not even sure the word, gratifying and renewing and exciting, and really, really has kind of set me back on the passionate path that I always had for Chinese medicine and functional holistic approaches to healthcare that I spent so much time and money learning when I was in school. So I can't impress upon you enough how important the Health Leaders Academy has been in helping me get this launched in my business. It's not rocket science, but it is having the commitment and the support of people like Adam that you finally realize that you can do something different, and that you are able to do this with a little bit of hand holding. But once you jump in, hopefully you'll do it with both feet like I did. It's really not as difficult as it may seem. And I think you're patients, I realize now that I was doing them quite a disservice over the last 10 years by not offering care plans. I was, allowing them to come in here and there for treatment and not really make progress, which is really bad marketing. We all know that word of mouth is the quickest way for us to grow our businesses. And so if we can offer a care plan that essentially assures our patients a good outcome, or at the very least an excellent experience, then they're going to be great mouthpieces for us out there. So anyway, I hope you have a great weekend. You're in for a treat, and I absolutely highly recommend working with Adam and his team, and you'll be hearing more from me in the future. Signing off from California, warm, sunny California. Bye-bye.